Because my kids need a place to find hope.
Because my kids need a place to experience Jesus. Because my kids need a place to learn God's Word.
One year ago, we celebrated the 50th anniversary of the construction of this sanctuary and the faith of those who made it all possible. Because of their generosity, you and I and countless others have experienced Jesus here at St. Mark. But as we enter the next 50 years, it's time for us to honor their legacy with a campaign called The Next 50 Years. So there are two purposes to the Next 50 Years capital campaign. One, to update our campus, and then two, to make room to grow. So with regards to updating our campus, if you look around, the needs are obvious. It's hard to convince a young family that we are a dynamic and relevant ministry when our facilities haven't been updated for 30 to 40 years in some spaces. Or like in our cafe and lobby, we need to make this space look fresh and modern, or making our bathrooms ADA compliant. And then if you go further down the hallway to our multi-purpose room, that's a space that Our World for Children is using every day for school. And then our youth and kids ministry are using that every weekend. And most of that space hasn't been updated in the last 50 years. And the time is now to create a space that's fun and safe where kids can grow in their faith. Now, our facilities have served us well, and we're grateful for them. But I actually think it shows honor to those who gave us this gift by making these improvements and caring for our facilities like this. And then that brings us to the second aspect of the next 50 years, to make room to grow. St. Mark is almost at 400 people on a weekend at 3 different services, and we praise God for that. But if we wait until our sanctuary is full before we add new seats, we've waited too long. And the time is now to add seats so that we can continue to reach as many as possible. That's why we've worked with our architect, and he's talked about and identified that we can add 50 seats in kind of a terrace seating style up here in the balcony so we can continue to grow. I believe 2 things, my friends. 1, the best days of St. Mark are in front of us. And 2, that God is calling you to be a part of them and to help tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord. To accomplish all of these goals, we're asking the people of St. Mark to make a 3-year pledge above and beyond the regular tithes and offerings to the next 50 years. And we have 3 goals for this campaign. Our first goal is to raise $1.5 million. Our stretch goal is to raise $1.75 million, and our faith goal is to raise $2 million. It's a big number, but isn't that what faith is for? How much should you give? Well, that brings me to your next step, actually. I'm asking you to get into a quiet place with Jesus and to pray. God, what do you want me to give to the next 50 years? And then listen. Whatever He tells you to do, be faithful to that. Nothing more, nothing less. God will honor that gift, and just trust that God's going to provide for you when times get a little bit tighter in the future and you're wondering if you've got enough money to pay all the bills. I promise you, He's going to provide for you because that's what His Word says. And I can't wait to celebrate your gift with you on Celebration Sunday. So mark your calendars. It's coming up on Sunday, October 6th at all of our services. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For your gift to the next 50 years.